All right, my friends. Well, I'm at Whiskey Business. I know I was kind of just here a couple of days ago, or actually it was a week ago. It was part of our blitz of hitting everything. But I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I am going to go through and do a general walkthrough like I have many times at the store because it's very close to where we are. But I'm going to pick out what I want to do for like maybe if you're going to stock your bar, like what are the 5 or maybe 7, 8 things that you want to put in on the bourbon side this time, and just kind of what I would think if I was here and you were just trying to stock your bar for the first time. So I'm still going to do a walkthrough, but I'll kind of pause and talk about different stuff. I got a bottle of this, which was great. It was a birthday present from my brother, and then I think he said, "I got you one too." So those are going to cancel each other out. So there's that Frank August. So really just kind of talking about as we go through here, what you would need to kind of just get your bar going, kind of like just kind of starting it up and doing what you want if you didn't own anything at all, right? All right, let's see here. All of these are great top shelf whiskeys. I think I'm going to kind of keep everything in my budget of less than $50. Any of these Woodford Reserves through here are great. This Kentucky Straight Bourbon, this Reserve. Some of these are wheated, and they're the rye, and then the Woodford Reserve. This is a great bottle right here. Just kind of like if you want a general whiskey. So I'll kind of go through here a little bit more and really pick one. This Heaven's Door is another good one for $50. Just a good general mixer. Something cool about these Oak and Edens, they age them or put the oak flavor in them. I don't know if you can see it or not. They put a piece of wood in there, so you can keep getting that oak flavor. I guess it's called a spire, so that's kind of cool. Got the Doc Swinsons, got the Michter's. Gonna go to Michter's next week when I'm in Kentucky with my brother. We'll be there on Thursday and Friday, the 8th and the 9th, so that's gonna be exciting. We got the Old Elk here, got the Infinity Blend, the Nelson Brothers, and then that starts Canadian Christmas stuff, so I'll go back over here. Bullet is another good, actually I'll start not necessarily rye because the rye is not for everybody. Bullet is another good, I would say, not budget, but like if you wanted a large bottle of bourbon, that's a good one. Got some of the Smoke Wagon. Here's another good one. I just bought this yesterday. Really enjoyed it. Got a lot of caramel, got some cherry, really nice. Green River is a fantastic distillery that none of this stuff is allocated yet, so I would say it's pretty exciting. This is the 1924. They're not doing anything but just setting it on the shelf here. So Whiskey Business, $129, about as cheap as I've seen it anywhere. So that's exciting. This is kind of the hot thing right now, so that's cool. All right, we're gonna go through here. So this is another one around less than $50 if you want it like a large amount for mixing, for like doing old fashions. Old Forester, the 100 is a good one. Of course the 86 isn't bad too, but if I was going to go between the 86 and the 100, I'd get the big bottle of that, or you get a small bottle. Jim Beam is another good one. A lot of people really like that Jim Beam, so this is what I would say is another good option. It kind of has a little bit of a nutty flavor to it, so if that's what you like, get what you like. Gonna actually get to pour our own bottle at Larceny, which is gonna be cool. That'll be something we do next week. I got this Cask Strength, which I'm interested in. All right. So I'm gonna talk about store picks. I think everyone should own at least one store pick. Sometimes they tend to be, I don't know, in the $50 to $70 range, like these are. The good thing about a store pick is if you go into a store and they have a store pick, they will almost always let you try it. So, you get a little bit of an elevated pour, Maker's Mark. They have the New Rift here. I like the Rebel Cask Strength, which a lot of people have. A lot of people have the Jack Daniels. But if you see a store pick, almost always they'll let you try it. So, you get your budget brands. Sorry, I have a little stroke there. Wild Turkey. I think everyone should probably have Wild Turkey in their bar, especially the 101. And like I said, you can get this fairly inexpensive here, so you could get a big handle of it or that. So kind of going back to it, you can get the big handle of Bullet, you can get the big handle of Wild Turkey or Jim Beam. I'll talk about Evan Williams. It's probably my number one choice in a minute, but everyone should have Wild Turkey in their bar. we got a little bit of the Chattanooga, some of the Penelope. They don't have it necessarily here, but I'm a big fan of the Blue Note uncut and unfiltered. It's getting rarer and rarer to get. Also, this rye is kind of what used to be the River Set, and it's moved over from. I think everyone should have Jack Daniels in their bar too, just because we're Tennessee whiskey. You can get an old number 7 here. Everybody who doesn't like a Jack and Coke. Let's see, that is right at. I don't have my glasses on. I'm gonna try to put my glasses on while I'm shooting this video because I forgot to put my glasses on and I can't read any of the little numbers here. So, excuse me while my camera gets shaky and I try to. There we go. All right, let me go back up here real quick, and that is 129.9. Well, nearest. All of this is local to Memphis. Bottled in bond. And this original toddy is great stuff. I believe that one of these is the store pick for. Let me see if I can get here. I think this is the store pick. Yep, Whiskey Business. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. If you wanted to try this here, they'll let you take a sample of it and kind of gives you what a little bit of it is. And usually, sometimes when there's a store pick, there tends to be more information on it, especially on like the 4 Roses. So I think everyone should have a store pick in theirs. Of course, here's the Weller. These are weeded, and they're kind of the upper end and hard to come by. So you really have some trouble getting some of this sometimes. Buffalo Trace. This is in a lot of people's wheelhouse too. Once again, this is another one of those $50 bottles. I think there's a lot of the big handles are around $50. You're going to get some of those. 4 Roses, you either love it or hate it. This Evan Williams, the bottle in bond for $32. I own this bottle. Everybody I know who has a bar owns this one as well. You can't go wrong with it. You either like Jim Beam or you like Evan Williams. It's one that I like. I don't recommend getting a flavored whiskey because I think they're gross, but I do own a couple of them, and it's mainly because a lot of people have been talking about this single barrel. Been thinking about getting that, but I don't know. All right, won't make a joke today because it seems like it rubs people the wrong way. But I would say, if I was going to make a joke, I'd say something like, why would I never trust a bottle that has a belt to keep the label on? But that's what I would do if I was going to do it. So this Knob Creek 9 is a great value as well, and it's a great looking bottle. So that's one that a lot of people like. Got the Redemption. It seems like it's on sale. And we got some High West. Had some of this, was not great. Had some of this, I did enjoy it. I recommend you get a pour before you pull the trigger on that. So, got the Pendleton, Tin Cup, got the Laird's. Everybody should own Mellow Corn. It is very corn. I think it tastes like buttered popcorn, but that's just me. Super cheap. Good in an old fashioned if you're going to make one. A lot of the King's Family Distillery is a good one. Old Tub is another good one. These are just like good, inexpensive whiskeys to have. Baker's 7 is 7 years, 10 months. I actually own one of those. Good bottle. Yes, Booker's, I think that's the Mighty Fine Batch. If you can find the Evan Williams 1783 Hero Edition, I recommend that one as well. It's just for a bar one. It's kind of get your bar going. You want to get something that is going to be used for old fashions or whatever you're going to want to get in there. I don't recommend Dickel unless you try it and you like it. It's got a very different kind of flavor. I think this Ben Holiday, a lot of people are high on this one. I don't really know it very well. People either love or hate this Heaven Hill. I'm actually going to try this because we're going to Heaven Hill, and I'm sure it's going to be at the restaurant. There's that chicken you know what. All right, and there's a Jack Daniels, which I own the Jack Daniels Honey. There's the rye. There's the Early Times. So that Cooper's Craft down there, 100 proof, that's a bottle I recommend. I do own that one as well. So you can get a pretty good range of bottles for around $5. I mean, I'm sorry, $5, less than $50. This Ancient Age is another good one, and then also the Bartons. And I'm pretty sure they have Kentucky Tavern down there. We'll get to that in a second. I picked Kentucky Tavern because it was my dad's. But if you were going to get another one, Very Old Barton is another good big handle to have if you're going to have a lot of people over. Ancient Age 90 is another good one, just so you can make old fashions, or if you're going to mix it with Coke or do whatever you want to do. If that's what you want to do, and if you feel like you want to sip it, you can sip it. So got Southern Comfort, 10 high, and this stuff is gross and it's on the bottom shelf where it belongs. And I drink, or I have Kentucky Tavern because it was what my dad drank. So it's a lot of people don't like it. I think it's good in old fashions. The old fashioned was created because of bad whiskey, or I would say poor quality whiskey. There's nothing wrong with old Kentucky Tavern. It's just kind of light and kind of thin, and not everybody enjoys that sort of stuff. All right. I don't know that I would recommend anyone getting anything necessarily Canadian. They call everything rye here. I'm going to kind of go up and down. A lot of discussion in our Discord about that. I actually not in the Discord, but in the comments. So I do want to bring up the Discord. It's growing rapidly every single day, and if you are interested in maybe possibly joining, you can. We have broken up into different groups by like cities and to help you hunt. There's food, there's EDC, there's all sorts of tequila, rum. We have something for just about everybody there. So all right, enough of that. All right, and so I also recommend that you have a scotch in case anyone comes over that's a scotch drinker. This Macallan 12 is what I go to, but that is a bit expensive to have, and not anyone ever use it. I do recommend the Monkey Shoulder, and I don't know that they have the Jura 10. Jura 10 is a little smoke, is just a little bit of peat, but this blended here is a great one to have. Great looking bottle, and for $35. So you get you an Evan Williams or a Jim Beam or or a Buffalo Trace, Wild Turkey, or a Kentucky Tavern, and then get you one of these over here as well. And if you buy anything allocated, you're probably going to get some Fireball anyway, so you might as well just go ahead and save it. And I don't even know what you would do with any of these if you had somebody that was hey, do you have anything that tastes like salty watermelon and amaretto, or black cherry and gingerbread and pumpkin spice? And a lot of moonshine. So if you've ever been to East Tennessee, that's all anybody does is they do the moonshine over there. You could get a party bucket. That's pretty interesting. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go over here and take a quick look at some of the tequila. And these are some other good-looking bottles here. And this is, like I said, this is the big handle of Wild Turkey. I guess if you drank gin, that would be one to get. I don't drink gin, so that's not something I'm in, and I'm not really a tequila expert either. So really just kind of with the things I pointed out, there's a lot of different choices in there about getting like a medium-sized bottle just for like general pours and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of go through here, and then I'm going to walk back over and then do another walkthrough of the kind of my quick picks again, just so people can see what I was talking about, because I was kind of rambling. Kind of decided to do that on the fly. Probably should have wrote some of it down, but I know people are getting, they want more information about. I keep thinking that's me. Gosh, it's just embarrassing. Own this, good tequila. All right, well, let's see. I believe there is one little bit of rum over here that I want to see. You know what? I don't remember where rum is over here. Oh, rum's over here. Here we go. They don't have much here, but they do have a little bit. I just like the Kraken. If you know me, you know. This is probably what I'm gonna get. This or this one. A lot of people have said good things about both of those. So, all right. I'm going to go back again and just kind of recap what I'm saying. So if you're going to start your bar out, I recommend you getting a Wild Turkey or a Buffalo Trace. Those are, or a kind of thing like the large liters. There's even very old Bartons, just depending on what you want. The Evan Williams bottled and bond, or even a big bottle of the Jim Beam. You want a little bit of an elevated pour. I think Woodward Reserve is a little bit elevated. There's also the I wouldn't say Angel's Envy, but you could get a big handle of this Elijah Craig, and everybody likes that, so I think that's good stuff. now. Kind of rambled on a little bit there. I'm going to talk about their store picks here, and then I will do the quick walk through over here if they'll let me, and I will hit the top shelf over here of what is super cool. So I'm going to get this real quick. Let's see, they've got big ball of Special Reserve. That's a good one. They got some E.H. Taylor. Got the big handle of the Eagle Rare. Got the Blantons. Got the Cask Strength. We've got the Twice Barrel, and you know we can't show this place without having Stag, and that's the 23C. There we go. It's raining, so I need to hurry up. They still have got the Storyteller. They got the old the number 10, the Van Winkle. Got that Blue Note, the cast finish. Got the Murray, the Rock Hill Farms, the Handy, and they got the Last Craig and the Bombanger and Shanks. So, all right, guys. Thank you for coming along with me on this, and please like and subscribe. And if you want more suggestions from me, I may even do something different next time. Just to kind of change things up a little bit. All right.